Can a team of player names starting with the letter D all band together and win a Stanley Cup? Let's find out. Today we continue our quest of going through the entire alphabet and making an NHL team out of every single letter. Not going in any particular order, just doing whatever we're feeling. And today, the D team is coming in hot. Anthony Duclair, Leon Draisaitl, our mega carry, and Alex DeBrincat on the first line. Kenny Dadonov, Matt Duchene, Jonathan Drouin on the second line. Christian Dvorak, Philip Deneau, and Dylan Dubé on the third line. And Kirby Dach, Max Domi, and Jake DeBrusk on the fourth line. Rasmus Dahlin and Drew Doughty on our first line of defense. Tony DeAngelo, Matt Dumba on our second line, and Jamie Drysdale and Noah Dobson on the third line. As always, they get 3 chances to win the cup. Either way, we're doing all 3 seasons because we want to see who the number 1 letter is in the NHL. And you guys get to vote for an MVP for every letter, and then we were going to form a letter super team at the end. Year number 1, we finished with a 53-22-7 record, 113 points, which is good enough for first in the NHL. And unsurprisingly, 44 goals, 104 points for Leon Draisaitl is the most. 4 goals and points, and he also had the most assists as well with 60. We had 6 20-goal scorers, DeBrusk 21, Drouin 25, Duchene 25, Duclair 27, and DeBrincat 38, like we said, and Draisaitl 44. And Duchene was third on the team for points with 74, 64 for Duclair, 59 for Drouin, 51 for Doughty, 49 for Dvorak, 43 for Dach, and 41 for Domi. Defensively, Doughty led our team in points with 51. Dahlin was second with 33. DeAngelo 31. Dumba 30. Drysdale 20. And Dobson at 19. But Matt Dumba scored the most goals on defense with 12. Doughty dropping 10. DeAngelo was one off of double digits with 9. Dahlin 5. And Drysdale and Dobson with 4. I think I forgot to show goalies in the intro, but we got Thatcher Demko and Chris Drieger, I believe is how it's pronounced. 18 games played for him, 9 wins, 8.93 save percentage, and a 2.85 goals against average. Demko, though, in the starting position, really good. 44 wins, 9.16 save percentage, and a 2.45 goals against average with 6 shutouts. Definitely love that. And he's the only goalie that really matters because he's going to be in the playoffs. We're obviously in first in the NHL. We're playing Dallas in the first round. Starting down 2-1, we won game 1 5-4, but we take a 2-0 loss and then a 5-3 loss. So game number 4 is going to have to be a win, or we're going to be in trouble. And it sure as heck is not a win. We lose 4-2. Now we have to win 3 games in a row, or we are out. We start with a 4-3 overtime win. So you're saying there's a chance. I would love to see it, but we're not going to, as a 3-1 loss in game 6 makes us out in the first round after being first in the NHL. You know what? That's kind of typical, honestly. When's the last time a President's Trophy winner actually won the cup? I want to look that up. It's been a hot minute as far as I can remember. Looks like the 2012-2013 Chicago Blackhawks were the last President's Trophy team to win a Stanley Cup, meaning it's been pretty much a decade. Not even pretty much, it's been a decade. And the Colorado Avalanche ended up taking the cup in our sim, which is nothing new. Fun fact, Leon Draisaitl did win the Art Ross and the Hart Memorial Trophy, and Thatcher Demko did win the Vezina, so we had some award winners on this team. We just couldn't get it done in the playoffs. Looks like we're going to have to learn to beat the President's Trophy curse, because in year number 2, 53 wins again, 18 losses, 11 shootout/overtime losses, first in the NHL with 117 points. Speaking of points, Draisaitl had 85 to lead the team, a 72 for DeBrincat, 60 for Duclair, 56 for Dvorak, 52 for Duchene, 46 for Doughty, 42 for Drouin, 42 for Dahlin, and 40 for Deneau. And goals, the same 2 players, 38 for Draisaitl, 33 for DeBrincat, 26 for Dvorak. So only 3 20-goal scorers instead of 6 this time around. Duclair 18, 15 from Dadonov and Deneau, 13 from Duchene, Drouin, Dahlin, and then Dubé at 11. Doughty is our man on defense again for points with 46, Dahlin at 42, DeAngelo 40, and then we dropped to 24 with Drysdale, 16 for Dobson, and only 14 for Dumba. I don't know what happened there. He also only scored 6 goals, which was half of last year. Almost forgot the goalies again. My brain's not working. 44 wins, 64 games played for Demko. 1 shutout instead of 6. Still a 9.16 save percentage and a 2.45 goals against average, though. 9 wins and 19 games played for Drieger. 2 shutouts, so 1 more than Demko, and a 9.05 save percentage and a 2.82 goals against average. So not bad at all. Better than last year, which is all we can ask for. Well, apparently, if you win the President's Trophy, you have to play the defending Stanley Cup champions, because we're playing Colorado in the first round. Not what I was expecting, but it's what we got. All games go to overtime in the first 3. We take 2 of them. That's what I like to see. Already doing better than against Dallas, right? Way better. We're up 3-1 this time instead of being down 3-1. And we do close it out in 5 games with a 7-2 win. St. Louis in round number 2. We got to keep moving. We definitely need to win 1 cup with this team. I'll be a little salty if we don't, I'm not going to lie. We're up 2-1 again, though, which is what we like to see. And we're even up 3-1 again. But conference finals looking really, really possible. We lose game 5. still 2 more chances to win, and we do get it done in game number 6. Problem is now our best player on our team has to play against a clone of himself, and then he also has Connor McDavid to play with, and ours doesn't have that. So hopefully that doesn't cause issues. We're going to learn real fast Edmonton Oilers first 3 games. What are we looking at? Apparently, I accidentally simmed the 4 games, but the series is tied 2-2. So this is honestly not bad. Boston's already moving on to the Stanley Cup Finals, so they're going to be fully rested and ready. Maybe a little bit rusty, though. We have to get there first before we worry about them. And now we're 1 game away from being eliminated. 6-5 loss in game number 5. Do I fancy sim? I fancy sim. We haven't lost a fancy sim in a hot minute. Why is Drieger leading our team in points and probably goals? And I'm not complaining, I just wasn't ready to see that. First period, game number 6 is 2-0 Edmonton. Apparently, I should have just gave up. April Fools never give up. John Cena, second period. You know what, Jonathan? I might be giving up. It's 3-0. They're outplaying the crap out of us. It's playing 8 times speed, but I'm not liking the odds. No 8 times speed. Just get it over with. We lose 6-0 in game 6. We are not going to the Stanley Cup Finals. Drouin and Draisaitl both 8 goals, 6 for Duclair, a bunch of 4-goal scorers. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 4-goal scorers, even 3 3-goal scorers, not 2 2-goal scorers, and a bunch of 1s. Drouin did end up beating out Draisaitl by 1 point. Duchesne, 13. 12 for Duclair and Dvorak, 11 for Dubé and DeBrincat, 10 for Danault and Dadonov, and then Drew Doughty with 8. Aping the most on defense, though, Dahlin with 7, Dumba 6, Angelo with 5 points, 2 points for Dobson and Drysdale. Dahlin gets the most goals on defense with 3. Demko, what did you do? Not a night. What am I looking at? Pause. So Drieger played for 45 minutes, 1.31 goals against average, 9.67 save percentage. Doesn't get a win or a loss because he probably came in for Demko, who started off bad. An 8.99 save percentage and a 3.07 goals against average. So a save percentage below 900 and a goals against average above 3 is a big no-no from me. Definitely not getting the performance we need from him. And Boston goes on to win the Stanley Cup, beating the Edmonton Oilers. Thatcher Demko did indeed get back-to-back Vezina trophies, but he did not show up in the playoffs, so in the end, it doesn't even matter. But he was the only player on the team to secure an award, so maybe that will help him win the MVP vote. We do need 2 goalies still for the letter, so we got to get some eventually. And we need to win the cup in the 3rd and final season. We were 3 wins away from breaking the all-time wins record with 60 wins, 17 losses, and 5 shootout/overtime losses. If we're looking at goals, DeBrincat had the most with 43, Draisaitl 36, Dvorak 30. So we had 3 30-goal scores, and then once again 6 20-goal scores, 26 for Duchesne, 23 for Drouin, and 20 for Duclair. Then Jake DeBrusk on the 4th line almost cracked 20. Dadonov had 14, and Doughty had 12. Draisaitl's 92 points was good enough for top of the team, 89 for DeBrincat. Then we drop all the way down to 69 for Duclair, 66 for Duchesne, 62 for Drouin, 59 for Dvorak, 45 for Doughty, 37 for Dadonov, and 35 for DeBrusk. So 4th line, DeBrusk cracks the top 9 in goals and in points. Doughty, points leader on defense once again with 45. Dumba is back this year, 11 goals, 22 assists for 33 points. Love to see it. 33 points for D'Angelo, Dumba, and Dahlin. 29 for Dobson, his best season yet, and then 16 for Drysdale. And goals, Doughty led with 12, Dumba 11, D'Angelo 6, Dahlin 4, Dobson with 7, like to see that as well, and then 4 for Drysdale. And speaking of things you like to see, Thatcher Demko is probably going to three-peat the Vezina because he played way more games, but Drieger had better stats, or should I say better save percentage, slightly worse goals against average. 9.26 save percentage, 2.24 goals against average, 3 shutouts, but only playing 21 games, but won 14 of them. And then Demko, 46 wins in 62 games played, 8 shutouts, a 9.23 save percentage, and a 2.12 goals against average. That is back-to-back-to-back Vezinas if I've ever seen one. But we have to bring this energy into the playoffs. It doesn't matter how good we do in the regular season if we can't perform in the playoffs. Nashville, I feel like I'm saying playoffs weird, so I'm going to keep saying it. Round 1 of the playoffs is Nashville. First 3 games, are we winning? We kind of are. We're up 2-1. This is fine. As long as we win game 4, we technically don't have to win, but we do, which means we're up 3-1 and have to be a mega choke. We're not going to mega choke, right? No, we're not. Win the series 4-1, the 6-4 game 5 win. It's Vegas or Anaheim in the conference finals. So if we beat Colorado here, we should be in the Stanley Cup finals. And looking at that, it could be Columbus or Philly there. So it's looking pretty good. We just have to beat Colorado, which we literally did last year. No problem. So let's do it again. We're not going to do it again. We're down 2-1. Doesn't mean we can't come back, but game 4 is really important. And we take a 2-1 loss. You know what? Fancy sim. It's happening. The fancy sim reverse. Why is Christian Dvorak leading the team in points? Our team just goes ghost in the playoffs. We're not Danny Phantom. We're supposed to be Stanley Cup winning champions. I'm going to sim the first period. We're going to be winning. Thank you. We're up 2-1. Second period, let's keep the momentum going. We sure do. Kirby Dach drops a goal. We're up 3-1. 8 times speed. We're going to watch it happen. We're dominating them. They do score, though. Burakovsky. Demko is not. He has playoffs nervousness. I don't know what's happening here. Don't score on the power play. They scored on the power play. We're in trouble now. We're out shooting them. Well, we were out shooting them by way more. But the third period has been terrible. We do score, and it's the main man, Christian Dvorak. You know what? I will not talk smack about Christian Dvorak. And we do end up winning a 4-3. Now we just have to win game number 6 and then game number 7. It's just that easy. It's not just that easy. Nazem Kadri also isn't even there anymore. We come back in the second period. We did, right? 3-3. Is that what I saw? It sure is. Dadonov, Duchesne, Domi all score. McKinnon and Johnson score. I press 8 times speed. And we watch either upsetting this happen or absolute hype mode engaged. They had a long power play. They didn't score. We get a power play. Not as long. Still don't score. It's literally dead even right now. They are breaking away in shots, but it doesn't matter because Jamie Drysdale is burying, and now we just need to play defense, which apparently we're not that good at, but we're doing pretty fine right now. Please? Yeah, there it is. Draisaitl empty net, and game 7 is indeed happening. 1 game away from moving on to the conference finals, where we'll be playing the Vegas Golden Knights. They won 4-1 in their series. Game 7, first period. Boom. What do we got? We're up 2-1. I do like to see that, and Christian Dvorak is netting another goal. Rasmus Dahlin as well. Nichushkin scored on Demko. It's fine. Second period, very important, obviously, and we're loving what we're seeing. Dahlin, another goal, 3-1 lead. And the 8 times speed, the play button, we're scoring right away. I was going to say controller down. I cannot control anything. Not that I can control anything anyway, but I do like what I'm seeing a lot. Down to 8 minutes left, still no score. There's no way we're choking this. I will retire. I'm going to shut my mouth. Logan O'Connor with a goal, but they're going to need 2 more, and they're not going to get them. And we walk away. Down 3-1, winning 4-3. Vegas Golden Knights in the conference finals. We have to beat them. We're either playing Florida or Philly in the finals. I like our odds if we can get there. The first 3 games are going to be very important. We take 2 of them, but we lose 1-0, which kind of sucks. You'd think our team could score once, but apparently not. Doesn't matter. 3-1 win in game number 4. Now we're up 3-1, so as long as we're not choking the 3-1 lead this time, we should be fine. We're starting with a 3-0 loss, though, which I don't love that much, but it's a 3-1 win in game 6. So we're on to the Stanley Cup Finals for the first time, and this is our last chance at a cup. But it's fine. We can still beat them. First period, win, win, win. I don't know why I said first period. First 3 games, but it couldn't have gone any better if we tried. We win all 3 of them. We have to get reverse sweeped to not capture a cup for the D squad. Starts with a 2-1 loss. No, you want to lift that cup. Thank you. A 5-1 win in game 5. And we do, in fact, lift the Stanley Cup. Christian Dvorak did not finish with his Conn Smythe winning performance, but he didn't do too bad. 8 goals for 15 points. Leading the team in points and goals was Draisaitl. 12 goals, 21 points. 18 points for Duchesne, 17 for Dadonov, 16 for Drouin, 15 for Dvorak and DeBrincat, 14 for Doughty, and 13 for Duclair and Danault. If we're looking at goals, nobody hits double digits except for Leon Draisaitl, but Dvorak was second on the team with 8, Drouin with 7, Duchesne with 6, 5 for Danault, Duclair, and DeBrincat, and then 4 for D'Angelo, Dadonov, Dumbo with 3. Finally, a Thatcher Demko playoff performance we can be proud of. No shutouts, but a 9.22 save percentage and a 2.26 goals against average. He might win the Conn Smythe with that, honestly. No shutouts might affect it, but I don't think so. Drieger was here. He played for 20 minutes, let in 1 goal, 800 save percentage, and a 3 goals against average on the dot. Draisaitl won the Hart Memorial Trophy for our team. Demko did, in fact, win the Conn Smythe and the Vezina. He back-to-back-to-back. He triple-crowned the Vezina and then the Conn Smythe. I feel like he's MVP, guys. I mean, it's up to you, but it's looking pretty dang good. He did win the William M. Jennings, which was actually the first time he won this award. The team finally gets it done in their final chance. We do get our 1 cup, but other than that, not the best performance. They're definitely not going to be at the top when it comes to the best letter in the alphabet in the NHL, but they're still pretty impressive. Let me know down below who you think deserves the MVP slot for this team. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.